As it's been a little bit, where were we? Oh yeah, oh, dude, every time I see this, oh. Jesus Christ, dude, I'm getting anxiety just looking at this, dude. Let's go here. Well, I have a feeling like next game it gets even worse. I feel like every game is gonna get worse from like the flowchart. Dude, next game is gonna look like fucking Path of Exile skill tree. How's it going? You guys find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
I forgot about that.
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found.
He called you that with so much general respect. Mr. Sigma!
Who would do such a horrible thing?
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Fly, please. Why would I kill this woman?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No. Not even a little, unfortunately.
You better be telling the truth about this amnesia
Are you
stuff.
suspicious of me too, Sigma?
Oh, I can't take this serious, man. Why did they have to name him Sigma, dude? Oh my God. Suspicious? Have you looked in the mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead. But dude, like, he probably can't do anything for that. Like, stop blaming him.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
No, I suppose not. Well, I assume not.
But what?
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
No.
How do you piss? How do you shit?
I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. But there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
What? Like on your asshole or something? The fuck do you want us to do? With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us! Oh no! It took no time at all to find something of interest! There's a hole here on the back of your head.
Hole?
Yeah, looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
Or the Prime, that's an Overwatch character.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there then.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does. But that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you? That's what wearing this suit is like.
Okay.
Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I think I'll be moving along
Where do you
to
plan to go?
crew quarters. I was thinking I might go over to the crew quarters.
Very well. I shall head for the lounge then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
Kay's robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. I made my way out of the infirmary behind him. Huh. So these are the crew quarters, huh?
Oh, Sigma. What are you doing here?
Hey, come on, man. Don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
I wonder.
What happened to you, Ten Myoji? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's
Oh,
body.
you think so? But you sure it ain't just all in your head?
Fine. Let's move on to something else then. You and Quark. He's your
What do
grandkid?
you want to know?
Why? Well, I mean, why do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what the deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all of this nonsense. That's it. So, tell me, Ten Miyuji, are you really Quark's grandpa? Clover. Luna.
Sigma, where'd you come from?
Did you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here.
This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Huh, makes sense. So, you find anything?
0.
You found 0! What? Which one?
No, I meant I found 0 things.
What about you? Anything suspicious?
I didn't find anything either.
Is Luna voiced by that one VA? That one VA? I don't know.
Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you've got a point there. So, why do you think 0 put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the nonary game.
Really? I thought the nonary game was a couple rounds of the AB game. Why would he need the puzzles and stuff then? Well, what is the nonary game then? Why is 0 making us do all this?
Well, this is just, speculation, but Maybe it's for entertainment, so rich, powerful people can watch.
Oh, it's like Squid Game! Entertainment?
Yes, they're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No. Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Sr. is the one who murdered the old lady?
Now, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
Dude, why is her face so broken? Wait, 7?
Well, Alice and I can't be Zero.
Okay. I'll let the I part go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me Alice can't be Zero.
What? Come on. Alice and I know each other.
Well, how do you know each other?
I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
Organization?
That's kind of vague. What kind of organization?
That's... I can't tell you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell us?
I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay?
Why can't you tell us?
Because it's confidential.
Confidential.
I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on, don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah. But what if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Finally.
Hey, sorry to butt in, but it's time to go.
What? Time to... Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. It's past time. We gotta go.
You think?
Oh, I guess we'll just have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors.
Shit. I guess you're right. Let's go.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I thought we would be like here or something. We haven't moved at all. Oh, yeah.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Oh my god, I forgot about her. Holy shit, how could I forget? God damn. Jesus Christ, man.
What were you doing?
Sorry.
An apology is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without you. Zero said we'd get penalized if we didn't go through the primary door before it closed.
How could you forget about those tits, dude? I don't know, dude. And fucking screenshotting again.
Are you trying to kill me?
No, of course not. I thought you didn't need a partner to get through the primary doors, though.
Are you kidding me? Think it through, Sigma. Yes, you can go through the primary door by yourself. Now you're standing in front of the secondary door. The time limit comes and the primary door shuts. Now what? Now you're stuck is what? Without the right number of bracelets, the secondary door won't open. Do you understand?
There'd be no way to open either door, huh? Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off.
Sorry for worrying you.
Why the... Bro, Quark looks so fucking high right now.
In any event, now is hardly the time to be fighting like this.
Okay.
As you can see, the primary doors have already opened. We must hurry and decide who will be going through which door and with whom.
So how should we pair?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Phi laid out for us were the following. Option A. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and go through the green door. Tenmyuji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the blue door. Phi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with K, Magenta, and open the red door. Option B, Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with K, Magenta, and go through the blue door. Tenmyuji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and open the red door. Phi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the green door. Option C, Alice and I, Cyan, and Clover, Cyan, would pair up and go through the red door. Tenmyuji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with K, Magenta, and open the green door. Phi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and open the blue door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, so who's gonna go
I'm not
where?
going with Kay. I had enough of that last time. Thank you very much.
Oh dear. Seems I'm not wanted.
Oh, I'm so sorry for him.
I'd like Luna to come with us.
Huh? Me?
Need someone gullible for the next round?
Hey, shut up. Aren't you my partner?
Maybe. But I don't want her to think that means I agree with you.
You betrayed me last time, Phi. And Dio, you betrayed Tenmyuji.
Come on, didn't I tell you? It was Quark who...
Dio!
Dio!
Stop saying that!
Anyway, Phi and I won't be choosing Betray this time. Your BP's 1 right now, isn't it? If you chose Ally and we chose Betray, what would it be?
-1. I'd die.
I didn't want to say it straight out, but yeah. We're not gonna go that far just to get out of here. Right, Phi?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to take a chance on you.
Luna, are you sure about
Yes.
this?
I've made up my mind.
Then that means Quark and I will be going with Kay, since it looks like Alice is pretty determined.
Yes, I am.
Then I get to go with Alice again. I'm totally good with that. What I did to Alice last time was really bad. I want to try to make up for it.
So we're going with option C then? That means each group is going through a complementary door. Sigma, Alice, and Clover are going through the red door. Tenmyuji, Quark, and Kay are going through the green door. And finally, Dio, Luna, and I are going through the blue door. Any objections?
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
If there were any objections, there was no time for them.
Let's go.
The announcer's voice filled the room as we ran for our
3,
doors.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Oh, there's so many rooms. Huh. Is this a dead end?
There are 3 doors, but it looks like they're all locked.
I wonder what this thing does.
Well, it's got a lever.
Can you pull that, Sigma?
Sure thing. Well, that's interesting.
It opened the door on the right.
Hey, Sigma. Huh, that seems kind of weird. I mean, why just that one? What about the other 2? But don't give me that look. Don't give me that look either. What is that look, huh? It's like,
Details hardly seems important to me. They gave us a way forward. I say we take it. Come along now.
Without waiting for a response, Alice strode off towards the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow.
Whoa! This is amazing! Who'd ever need this much underwear?
What?
Well, I mean, all these boxes and stuff are panties, right?
What?
And there are a lot of boxes.
Panties?
Isn't that what it said on the door?
Clover dear, it didn't say panty.
It said pantry.
Pantry?
It's where you keep food.
Oh, I guess that makes more sense.
Oopsie! The fuck, man. Her face had turned an especially amusing shade of red. What do you think that this thing is?
I'd say it's a water storage tank.
It's totally full of water.
The stuff on the shelves looks like it's mostly bread, maybe a few pastries, but no panties.
So just a whole bunch of food, huh?
Clover was right that there's a lot, though.
It looks like you could live here for quite a
I'd
while.
have to agree.
Then what do you think this place is for?
Maybe it's where they quarantine sick people.
What?
Didn't we tell you about Radical 6?
I guess that story really was true.
You're saying that the reason they've got all of this food and water is so that they can keep infected people here? That's ridiculous. I'm not infected with some weird-ass disease. I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up in a metal box.
Me either. Giving us food is all well and good, but no spare underwear? That's unforgivable.
What is an outfit? Yes.
Seriously? How long are you guys going to keep making fun of me for that?
Right, well, we need to search this room, so let's get started. These are some pretty impressive shelves. That's a lot of pre-packaged food. There's a bunch of instant coffee and boxes of tea. You mean boxes, right? Gah! What is this here? Are those dates? I had to turn on the light, actually. That's okay for my face. What do you think this machine is? The bottom part looks like some kind of dolly. It's got a 5x5 grid of metal boxes. The top row is empty though. Yeah, Do you think we're supposed to put something in there? Well, not something, I guess. Probably more boxes. Oh, hey, the screen lit up. Looks like it's designed to turn on when you touch it. I think we need to type something in. Yeah. Enter the most appropriate option in the blank area. Okay, let me give it a shot. Huh. I don't get it. Hey, this is from a calendar, right? Yeah, it looks a little weird though. Wait, I think there's something written on the back of it. The day the man was abducted. Some of the pictures on these boxes look really tasty, and I wonder what's under the wrapper. Under where? Under there. Shut up! So these are drawers, huh? Yeah, tons of them. Well, how many are there, I wonder? 366. What? I said there are 366 drawers. You just looked at them and figured that out? No, I did math. They're divided into 4 sections. Each row is numbered 1 through 14. In other words, there are 14 rows in each section. The columns are labeled with the letters A through G, so you've got 7 columns per section, and 4 sections means 28 columns total. Now each section has a few spots where there aren't any drawers, right? Well, specifically there are 26 of those spots, so you'll just calculate 14 times 28 minus 26. And that's 366? Right. You did all of that in your head? Of course. It's pretty simple stuff. What is this? It's a save. Just like the other ones. Okay, this is like the final save. Can't get it open. An empty beaker. Button pod. I wonder what this thing is. Well, it's full of ice cubes. You think maybe it's an ice machine? It's pretty big for something like that. Maybe it's an industrial ice machine. These look like handles, right? I wonder if you can lift it open. Let me give it a shot. No good. Won't even budge. This appears to be a graphic of some sort, and there's a small hole on the right of it. I don't think it's going to work. You probably need a complete button. So you've got like half a button now. One second, I need to like... This like gives me a headache. I have to just quickly go into the basement. To get the fuse in again. 1 second. That's much better. Stop throwing shit at me, man! Yes! Alright, oh. There's something in the drawer. Wonder what this metal piece. Okay, well, can we... Whoa! What are you doing? You're broken! Oh. Okay. That's not working, you pig. That's not working. There we go. Should be in there pretty good now. Yay, looks good to me. Well, why don't you go ahead and push it? And there. Did you hear that? Yeah, sounds like the lock opened. So we can open it? I'd assume so, yeah? Huh. So it is supposed to open. Oh, it's empty. I wonder why. Looks like it can open from both sides, see? Think you can do that from the front or back too? And there's no hinge, just one huge lid. It's just sitting on top of the bottom. Hey, does it look like there's something inside that ice cube to you? Yeah, you're right. I wonder if we can get to it. Well, we won't be just... we won't just be grabbing it, that's for sure. This glass is in the way. How about dropping it through that hole? Hole? There's a square hole down here, see? I think you just need to slide the ice cube into it. How? I really have to explain it? Alright, fine, just pay attention. But there's a limit to the number of these can be moved. Once you reach the limit, the ice cubes will freeze in place. Here goes. What am I looking at? Fucking damn it. Wait, can I? Uh-huh. It worked! Good job, Sigma! Open it up and we should be able to get that ice cube now. Okay. probably goes in here, huh? What's this thing? Well, it's got a faucet, so... I think it's connected to the water storage tank up there. So you'd use it to put water? Yeah, there's a drain too. Oh yeah, in the middle here. The drain. I could get rid of the water here. Hey, Sigma. Yeah? Didn't you just find something you can put water in? This is a beaker. Yeah. Use a fucking beaker! Use the beaker. That's all done. Let's fill this beaker. Okay. So what do we do with the beaker? Why the hell did they put a cabinet back in the corner like this? It's really hard to get to. Agreed. It's got a sliding door. Alright, let's slide it then. What's this? A binder? It's got a couple pieces of paper inside. We probably ought to hang on to them, huh? Nutritional management chart. What the fuck am I looking at? Okay. Oh wait, that was another one. Oh, there's a 4. There's a 4. Okay. What is that? You see this red button? I think it keeps the wheel in place. So if we push it, it will unlock. I think we can move this thing if we release all the locks. Sounds good. Let's get to it then. Alright, all the wheels locks should be released now. Let's see if we can move this thing. There are two cabinets up against the back wall. This is the left one. It has a sliding door, but I can't get it to open. Huh. Let's have a look inside. What is that? It's a binder here too, and this is what, some kind of chemical? Let's take that binder first. pH scale. And pH test. Oh my god. Okay. So I guess we need to do a pH test with the combined with the beaker. It's red. So red just means extremely acidic or what? Does it though? I don't know if it does. Where do you think you're going? That's where we came from, okay. The screen's dark, maybe it's not on. Looks like there's a card slot right under it. I think maybe it's connected. Oh, it's a warm drawer. Wait. Always watch porn with the science team. Let's cut that with the water. Okay, here goes. Are you okay? I'm just kidding. Dick move. What? What's going on? Looks like it's on now. Why is the screen red? Do you think it's something wrong? Wait. It says something. Number of ration boxes insufficient. Please rectify. Content of acidic water vessels incorrect. Please rectify. Content of neutral water vessel incorrect. Please rectify. Contents of basic water vessels incorrect. Please rectify. This is a natural, it says neutral. Wow, you're right. That means it's not acidic or basic. It's in the middle. How can I empty my beaker? Okay, we changed the water. Green means it's neutral. Oh my god, you're back! I'm going as fast as I can! Blue means it's based. It's based water. Bro! Wait, they're all wrong. Okay. Is it maybe too acidic? Aha! Aha, it was too acidic. Okay, now we need the Russian boxes. So the water is good enough. Okay. We have those notes here, fractions. No, I think these are pages from a day calendar. The blue ones are Saturdays and the red ones are Sundays. The black ones are weekdays. So 113. Can't open any of those. So 13 is here. So it's A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's E5. Can't open them though. Maybe? Oh, okay. Failed? But those are the months. One, two, three? Wait. Oh, that's E3. Fucking stupid. So it's 1, 2, 3, E3. Aha. I'm fucking stupid. Okay, B. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Seven. Wait, can I go back? Okay. Oh, and one more. Oh, this was 11. 11. That is G6. This is the answer, yep. I wonder what this box is. It's got a picture of pasta on it. I guess it's some kind of ration. A ration? They're preserved food that can keep for a very long time. Sometimes they hand them out in the army, and given what's inside, it might be more accurate to call this a ration box. So in here is some pasta that's being processed and preserved. I would imagine so. Hey, didn't we see something kind of like this somewhere else? Yeah. Okay. Look at the screen! Yeah! The chart shows the nutrient values that each staff member requires for the next 5 days. Rearrange the order of the rations boxes so that they match the values. Press the A button to grab a box and place it on top of another box to switch them. Right, let me give it a shot. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. I just wrote on paper. The cheating? How is that cheating? Back in my day, you had to use paper all the time. Back in my day. Okay. Old man. So wait, 8 is already given, right? So we need 7, 9, and 4. So we need a lot of it's blue, we need blue. It's kinda fucked up. Can I just do it so you can see it as well? Okay. What do you mean? I'm just making this for you now so you can see as well what I'm doing here. So we need to get to 7, 9, 4. How can we make 7, 9, 4 with those? So we can take... Oh, you can barely see this, Jesus. So if we take green... If we take green, that means nothing goes away, nothing is here. We take 1 away here and 2 away here. If we take blue, that means it's another one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I guess that we can take yellow. Next 1, 2, 1. 1. Another yellow. 1. 1, 2, 1. And another green. 1, 2, 1. So like this. Yeah, this is like the stuff that we see here. So orange, blue, green, purple, yellow. Right? This is what I did here with those. So that's 10, 8, 9. Let's do this again. This is 8, this is 11, and this is 9. This is 8, 10, and 10. So let's take orange 1, 3, 3. Take a yellow. Ich will jetzt mal okay, that doesn't work. This puzzle is tough. What the fuck? What if I start with D? Let's do D. Let's do with orange again. What the 3? Blue. How fucking stupid I missed one, man. I don't know. Let's try those first. Let's see. Is that correct? No, it's not correct. Okay. Oh my god. I just solved the shit out of this puzzle. Hey, aren't you getting a little too excited? Yeah, it's kind of freaking me out. Did you see the screen? Alright. Star, moon, sun, night, fucking hell, dude. What a fucking puzzle, dude. Oh my god, it took way too long for this. First is a map. It says floor B. The one we found in the infirmary is at floor A. Yeah, so that's the one in the lounge. And then that would make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here. Yeah, you're right. Let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in there. There must be keycards. They have moons on them. And then these have to be the cards the announcer was talking about. We've got two of them, just like with the sun keys. You take one, Clover. Why? Well, you are solo, right? Alice and I only need one. Alright, got it. Now, what we've got left? A key. Is that the exit key? Yeah, it must be. That is our ticket out of here. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Do it. 3, 2, 1. Ah, we did it. Oh my god. That one was painful.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Bro, it was so painful, man.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
The gate's been opened?
One of the other teams must have done it.
But the rest of us aren't even back yet.
Well, we can fix that. Come on, let's get moving. Just then. Whoa, did you two just get back?
Yes, we did, but...
Then the team that opened the AB gate must have been the ones who went through the blue door.
That would be Luna, Vi, and Dio.
Huh, wait. You guys went through the green door, didn't you? Then why the hell did you come out of the blue one?
There's an explanation for that, I promise. Just tell me, have any of you seen Quark?
Quark? No, we haven't seen him. Did something happen?
Gone.
Gone?
On the other side of the green door, we found a room called the treatment center. We found our key cards and left, but on our way out, he just disappeared.
So you went through the blue door to see if he'd gone in there.
No, that's not it. Look at this map.
It's the way you have to go, but Jesus. Oh, so you go through the green door in the treatment center. Just eventually you will end up at the blue door.
It looks like there's a pretty big room in the middle there. What is it?
A warehouse similar to the one on floor A.
In any event, we've spent some time searching, but have been unable to locate Quark.
Well, maybe he went back to the otk floor already.
That is a possibility. I will return and see.
I'm going back through the blue door. Figure I'll take a look at the area Luna and her team were searching.
I'll come with you then. We've got a better chance at finding him with 2 pairs of eyes.
Thanks. Sorry about all this.
I guess there's nothing for it. I'll help look for him.
Me too.
Then we will leave floor A to you guys.
Right. Let's go. Come on, Clover.
Right behind you.
Yuji and I headed through the blue door while Alice, Clover and Kay climbed into the elevator. Is that the Among Us room? What the fuck? Oh, what's this place?
It looks like a bunch of hazmat suits, probably for protection against viral or chemical agents.
It's the Among Us room. So these things keep you from getting sick?
That's the idea. We should ask Luna's group about them. They investigated this room first.
Hey, there's another room underneath.
Well, let's have a look then.
Damn! He's not here.
Quark, where the hell did you go? I should have kept a closer eye on him. If I'd just been watching.
Temiyuji's face was drawn, and the knuckles of his fists were white. He was an old man, but until then I hadn't realized how old. Suddenly he looked very, very tired. Don't worry about it. I'm sure we will find him. Come on, let's go try somewhere else. I put a gentle hand on the shoulder and guided him towards the exit. So this is the floor B warehouse, huh? It looks just like the other one.
It's pretty close, I'll give you that. Couple differences though. Have a look over there.
The doors are shining. No way. Are these chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. See over here? They've got a box next to them, just like the ones next to the other doors.
I guess they're all white doors this time. We should go tell the...
First we look for Quark.
But... Look, I don't think he's here. What do you say we head back to floor A for now? Maybe somebody else has already found him.
Alright, let's go.
First game had Junpei's connection to Persona 3 and no second game has Memento Mori's connection to Persona 3, both games being played while you play Persona 3. I'll probably finish the whole Zero Escape series. Like, while I'm still playing Persona 3. Dio!
Oh, it's just you. I'm guessing you haven't found Quark? I ran into Clover and Alice in the warehouse up on floor A. They told me about Quark and how you're all looking for him.
So he hasn't come back to the warehouse?
Nope. Maybe he just went off to ruminate on a solution to this game. Chewing his cud, so to speak.
It's a
well,
Dio.
That's That's what ruminants do, isn't it?
Hey, this is no time for jokes. You should be out there looking for him too.
Why would I do that? It sounds so boring.
Aren't you worried about him?
Why the hell would I be worried about some kid I've never even seen before?
What?
For all I know, he's Zero Senior. He could be hiding in some swank little cubbyhole, swirling a glass of brandy and gloating. Look at all those fools running around.
That's insane!
Yeah,
What,
there's...
there's no way? Are you sure? Nobody knows what Zero looks like. He could totally be a kid. I warned you, Tenmyoji. I told you it was a bad idea to just swallow everything that little bastard told you.
I trust Quark.
Suit yourself. Just don't come crying to me when it bites you in the ass.
The air grew thick with tension, but before the Tempest managed to set it alight, fire burst into the room.
Sigma. Good. You've got Tenmyoji and Dio with you. We found something. Come on, all of you.
Did something happen?
You'll understand when you get there, all right? Now come on.
Where are we going?
The crew quarters.
She opened the door. Sigma! That's not my that's not on me. That's not on me. They decided, like, yay, how should we name him? It's fucking Sigma. Not the booba! Jesus Christ, man.
No.
What in the world?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
There was a roaring in my ears, a breathing, heartbeat, but my footsteps sounded muffled, as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Luna was the same. They're dead. Both of them. By then everyone had arrived, cramming themselves into a small cabin. Nobody spoke. Silence filled the room, flowing into my ears and throat like cold, brackish water. A chill shuddered its way through my body. I stood there, frozen, staring at them. I'd seen a corpse before, when we had discovered the old woman, but this was different. The old woman had always been dead, at least to me. But Alice and Luna I had known. They'd be living, breathing people less than an hour ago. Reality settled around my shoulders like a thick lead blanket, and my chest felt suddenly hollow. Who found them? My throat felt dry as I spoke. It was a full minute before someone answered.
Clover, I think. When Kay and I ran over, she was just kind of standing there next to the bodies. It was pretty clear they were both dead.
I think Clover killed them.
Me? Kill them?
Me? Killed him with that smile? I don't know what you mean. I couldn't kill them. Smile?
You got into a fight with Alice after the AB game, didn't you? It looked like you two knew each other before you ended up here, so maybe you were trying to get her killed. None of us had any connection to her, which means you're the most likely to have a motive for murder. It's easy to see why she would have killed Luna, too. She probably caught you offing Alice, so you did her in too so she wouldn't rat you out.
Stop it, Dio.
And the AB game is a motive too.
What do you mean?
Once someone's dead, they can't vote anymore. That means they'll automatically ally. If your opponent's guaranteed to ally, then that's an easy 3 points.
Who was Luna's opponent?
Me and Dio.
Aha!
Then that would mean Dio had a motive as well.
Yep. Alice saw him killing Luna, so he had to shut her up.
Why the hell would I do something like that?
Pay attention next time. You do it to get an advantage in the next round of the AB game.
What kind of cold-hearted bastard kills a lady for a few points?
You?
I'm more interested in Alice's condition than in her killer's motives.
I am as well.
What do you mean by her condition?
Clothes are barely disturbed.
If it weren't for the knife and, blood, she would look as if she was sleeping.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, maybe she was just killed while she was sleeping.
If she wanted to take a nap, why sit on the floor when there's a bed nearby?
That is a little strange. But a better question is, would she really be sleeping right now anyway? Hardly seems like a time for a nap.
She was probably put to sleep then.
What?
Oh,
How?
come on. How did Zero Senior knock all of us out?
Oh, yeah. That white
So you're
gas.
suggesting that Zero Senior knocked them out with the white gas, then killed them both?
Yeah. However it happened, one of the people in this room did it. Well, maybe not one of the people in this room. I forgot about somebody, didn't I?
Are you talking about Quark?
He disappears and then suddenly there's a murder? I don't know about you, but that seems pretty suspicious to me.
That's crazy. Quark couldn't have done this.
All right, then why'd he disappear?
There must have been some kind of accident.
Then I might have it backwards. If he wasn't the murderer, maybe he was one of the murdered. Well, that would explain his sudden disappearance, right?
You son of a bitch.
Dio, knock it off. That's going too far.
Whoa, calm down there, big guy. Don't tell me it never crossed your mind. I just said what you were all thinking.
Minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
All right, time to head for the AB rooms, guys.
Come on, we've got more important things to worry about.
So you're gonna abstain, huh? That's some good luck for you, Clover. Sigma was paired with Alice. Sadly, it looks like she won't be able to vote during this round. If Sigma abstains, then you'll have no one voting against you. Hey, come on, cheer up. This is your chance to escape.
Escape?
That's right.
That smile.
Right now, your BP's at 6. Sigma's saying he won't vote, so if you choose Betray...
Clover would get 3 points, bringing her to 9.
Well, hold on there. I didn't say anything about not voting.
Oh, so you are going to vote? Well, you are, right? How exciting. Sigma should have 6 BP, just like Clover. That means this next round is a one-on-one fight. If one of them can trick the other one, they'll have enough BP to get out of here. Can't wait to see who wins. Oh, this is definitely getting interesting.
Why is he so excited about if someone of them leaves, he will rot forever in there.
Right. We should get to the Flore warehouse, guys. Come on.
He will rot in there if the others go. Like, he shouldn't be excited about it. Hey, Clover, can you choose ally? We'll be stuck at 6 points if we both choose Betray. And if we both cooperate, we'll get 2 points, and then we'll have 8. That means it will be pretty easy for us to get 9 in the next round. Clover?
Yeah?
I said I want you to choose ally.
Okay. You'll choose ally too, right?
Of course. She gave me a strange, sort of absent nod and turned to shuffle into the closest AB room. I wasn't sure if she'd actually understood me, but given the effect that Alice's death was having on her, I didn't think there was much else I could have done. I was preparing to enter an AB room of my own when I heard Phi's voice hit my elbow and turned.
Sigma, we need to talk.
But can we change the name of him? Oh, hey, Fi. Something's up.
How are you planning to vote?
I was just talking to Clover about that. We are planning to both vote ally.
Yeah, I thought so.
Huh?
Listen to me, Sigma. Because Luna's not voting in this round. Her vote will default to ally. Her opponent is Dio and me. That means we're pretty much guaranteed to have 9 BP by the end of this round.
You and Dio are going to choose Betray.
Luna's only got 1 BP left, but she's not wearing her bracelet anymore. You saw that, right? That means it won't do anything if her BP goes negative. Well, it's not like it can make her any deader anyway. You have to betray Clover. If you can get to 9 BP, then I'll take you with us.
Wait. You mean you're planning to escape?
Of course. If you don't come with us, you're gonna be stuck here for the rest of your life.
Why? If you just wait until everyone's got 9 BP.
Can't do that. You really think Dio's gonna stick around once he's got enough points to split? You gotta make a choice here. The number 9 door is only gonna open once. If you pick ally and Clover does too, then you only have 8 points. I promise you Dio's gonna make a break for it as soon as he can. If you wanna have any chance of getting out, you need those 3 points. Now.
So if I want to get out, I have to betray Clover. Right. Why are you telling me this? How do I know you didn't just tell Clover the same thing?
Talk to Clover? I'd have about as much luck talking to a potato right now. The truth is, I want you to come with me.
Why? Why?
I just know that you're important, somehow.
Huh? You just know, huh? Did you tell Kay? He's got 6 points right now too, you know?
No, I haven't talked to him. He's playing against Tenmyoji. Tenmyoji's only got 1 point left.
So if he chooses ally, he's going to get penalized.
Exactly.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
It's almost time. Remember what I said. You have to choose Betray.
She looked me in the eye until I nodded, then turned and jogged to her door. It's a tough one now. Is Clover really going to choose ally? If she does, then all I have to do is choose Betray and I'm out of here. Now I promised I would choose allies, so that's what I'm going to do. But Dio is almost certainly going to have 9 BP after this round. If he gets out, I'm going to be stuck here forever.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh my god, dude.
9, 8, 7.
Damn it. What the hell am I supposed
3,
to do?
2, 1.
We go ally. I like Clover, I'm not betraying her.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
See you tomorrow, Tavi. Have a good one. Get better. The door ground open and I stepped out. All around me, the other AB rooms were disgorging the occupants.
Wait! Dio!
Fi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. And to Dio. Dio. So he's going for it. I broke into a run, hoping foolishly that I might be able to catch him.
He's going to try and open it.
So it has come to this then.
What's going on? He hasn't even seen the results yet.
It took only seconds for Tenmyuji and Kei to explain the math to her.
No!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
The announcer's voice hadn't even faded when Dio reached the door. With a grunt, he swung the lever down.
Yes, it's opening.
Wait!
There's no point in trying to stop him now. The door has already opened.
But...
Dio leapt through the door without so much as a backward glance. Fire paused in front of it and turned to look at me.
What happened?
I choose ally. I made a promise. Clover trusted me.
Sigma.
I see. Makes sense. I guess that's how this ends then. You had to make a choice that was right for you. And now, I have to make the choice that's right for me. Goodbye, Sigma.
Fi turned, her eyes sad, and followed Dio through the door.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Well, that's it. There's nothing we can do now.
We can only hold out hope that help will arrive.
Sigma, thank you for choosing ally.
Yeah, well, the promise is a promise, right?
What about Luna, Alice, and the old woman? Who killed them?
Maybe one of the people who just escaped.
Or maybe one of us.
Well, there's one other person.
Oh yeah.
God. Quark, you're right. I still have to find Quark.
Suddenly, full of energy, Tenmyuji leapt up and took off for one of the warehouse's exits. That left only myself, Clover, and Kei. We stared at the number 9 door in silence. It would never open again. What else could we do but stare? Game over. That was kind of like, eh. Okay. I don't know if you heard that, but that was an error. that was an error. Okay.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1.
You're a bit ahead, Zan. You're a little bit ahead.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I kind of don't want to see this ending. I don't want to betray
Thank
Clover.
you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
The door ground open and I stepped out. All around me the other B rooms were disgorging the occupants.
Wait! Dio!
Fi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. And to Dio. Dio, no. I shook my head. I had to get to that door.
What are you doing, Dio?
No, he's going to try and open it.
Damn right I am.
But the results...
Like I need to wait for that.
Dio's BP was at 6. His opponent was Luna, and she is... well, she is as she is. Her vote would have defaulted to ally.
All he had to do was pick Betray.
And he'd have 9 points, right?
Excellent answer. I hope you remember to show your work.
But... Fi was Dio's partner.
And her BP was the same as Dio's. That means she has 9 now as well.
Exactly. It was 9 the moment we stepped out of the AB room.
Why? Why didn't you stop Dio from choosing Betray?
You got the wrong idea, old man. This wasn't just my decision. We both decided to vote this way.
Is that true?
Yeah, I didn't have a choice.
You didn't? Because of you, Luna's BP is -1.
So? What, she's gonna die again? Zero can pump all the poison he wants into her. It's not gonna make a difference now. Besides, her bracelet's already fallen off.
You...
Then why did you try and stop Dio, Fi? I believe I heard you cry out, wait, as he headed toward the number 9 door.
Are you planning to wait for the rest of us? Did you just want to get your BP up to 9 to reduce your own risk?
Sorry, but no. The only reason I stopped Dio is because I needed to know what someone else voted.
Someone else?
But that would be...
Sigma.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Ooh, that hurts. Oh.
Points have been
I
assigned
hurt seeing her go
or
ally.
subtracted
Oh.
accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
That... No. You betrayed me, Sigma. Why?
What other choice did I have?
To keep your promise, you jerk! You liar! You're a coward! You don't care about anybody but yourself! All you wanted was to get out of here! You're horrible! I hate you!
Wait a minute. Just listen to me for a second. Whatever I did, Dio and Fi were going to get 9 points. The door would have been opened whether I had 9 points or not.
So? All that means is that you picked Betray because you didn't want to get left behind.
No, that's not it. How could we know if they would go get help once they escaped? I can trust Fi. But Dio is different. I didn't know what Dio might do to Fire after they went through the door. What if he turned out to be Zero Senior? So I figured that if they were going to escape anyway, I should go with them and make sure
Is
they...
that it? Is that your excuse? Liar! Liar! You're just like Dio! You're a coward! Whatever. Just fine. I was stupid to trust you.
Clover, I heard a clang and turned.
Sorry, I went ahead and opened it. Gonna have plenty of time to watch soaps on the outside, so I didn't feel like I needed to stick around to see how this little drama played out.
Dio!
Dio!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? Why so serious? This really isn't the time for hesitation. You both crossed a line you weren't supposed to cross. You betrayed your friends. Am I right? But you didn't have a choice, did you? You had to survive. Isn't that the way an animal thinks, though? Don't get me wrong. I see the logic, but it's kind of animal logic. Still, you made your bed. Now you gotta lie in it. If you're gonna be an animal, be an animal. Own it. The losers, the weak, throw them away. That's how nature works, my friends. That's life at its most pure. You get me? Now come on, hurry up and...
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Well, stay if you want. No skin off my back. Anyway, I'm out. Peace!
Wait! God damn it, Dio!
10 Miyuji leapt forward and Dio faked left, then dashed right, slipping around the Miyuji and through the door.
3, 2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
Let's go, Sigma! Shut
What?
up! Just do it!
I looked at her, slightly confused. But before I could respond, her hand closed around my arm like a vice, and she hauled me bodily through the open door.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
Sigma! Phi! Dio! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
The Miyuji's voice was muffled by the thick steel, but I could still hear his desperation and anger. I tried to ignore it.
Alrighty then. Here we are.
Is that a hallway?
Only one way to find out.
Just as Phi had guessed, on the other side of the door was a wide hallway. Unfortunately, it seemed to stop in a dead end. It took only a second to find a familiar-looking door on the left side of the hallway. We opened it and stepped inside. Oh.
This must be the prep room.
I think I searched this place with Dio and Luna.
Well, this is probably just another one that looks like it. You really think you would have been able to get to something on the other side of the number 9 door?
You know about the one on floor B too?
Yeah. I visited with Tenmyoji when we were looking for Quark.
So you know that the pressure in here is a lot higher than the pressure outside?
What?
Oh, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I just say what I'm talking about? The air inside this facility is kept at a higher pressure than the air outside. Apparently, they're doing it to keep the virus from getting in. If you're leaving, you have to lower the pressure until it matches what's outside. This room is where you prepare for all of that. See those suits over on the wall? They keep you from getting infected once you're outside. You have to put one on before you can go into the pressure exchange chamber downstairs.
How do you know all that?
Luna told me.
Really? Wait, why did Luna know all that?
Apparently, it was all in a manual she found in a room we searched.
Huh. Whoa, wait, go back. You said there's some kind of mysterious virus out there.
I wouldn't say it's mysterious. I think it's that Radical 6 thing Alice was talking about. Don't quote me on that, though.
That sounds bad.
Well, we've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's get those suits on and head outside.
No argument here. Let's do it.
We climbed into the protective suits in silence and headed down to the pressure exchange chamber. With a quiet hum, the process began. I could hear the soft hiss of air leaving even through my helmet. There was nothing to do until it finished, but wait. Then out of nowhere, Dio spoke up.
I never thought I'd succeed so easily.
It took me a moment to realize his voice was coming from the speaker in my helmet. Apparently the radio was designed to activate automatically. You mean getting out of here?
You're thinking too small. I guess I can tell you who I really am.
What?
You see, the thing is, I'm a hero. I was sent here from far away to save mankind.
What?
What? Too surprised to speak?
Dio, I think maybe you should calm down a bit.
We're all excited to be getting out of here, but...
Oh, never mind. You're clearly too small-minded to understand.
We're still going back and forth when the quiet hiss of air escaping slowed. And stopped. A door at the end of the room slowly ground open. We walked through to find ourselves in a nearly identical room. After 2 more decompressions, the last door finally opened. What the fuck? I stepped outside and gasped. A dark landscape like none I've ever seen lay spread out before me. Couldn't help but stare. What the hell?
Looks like a desert.
I can see that. The question is which desert?
No. I can tell you what day it is, though.
Huh?
Look, the moon's red. See? This must be a total lunar eclipse.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that in the lounge.
During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere. But this makes it appear to be red. Essentially what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset. Do you remember when the next total lunar eclipse was going to happen?
Was that New Year's? 31st, yeah, December 31st this year, so New Year's Eve. That's what the magazine said, at least.
Well, there you go.
So today is December 31st. Wait, shit. If I got grabbed Christmas morning, then that means I've been here 6 days?
Looks like it. We should get
Okay, and where would
There
that
has to
be?
be one around somewhere. Even deserts have some towns. Whether they're in the Mojave, Sahara, or Gobi. It's not what I'm worried about, though.
What are you worried about?
Forget it. Doesn't matter right now.
Oh, come on! Tell me! I'm curious now. Impossible as it might seem, I could have sworn I heard her
I'm
frown.
worried about whether or not there are any survivors. If Alice was right about the virus.
Are you saying humankind might be extinct? What the hell? No way, that's impossible. A whole species can't just die out in 6 days,
I
that's...
hope it's not the case, of course, but there's the possibility. Whatever. We should get moving. There are still 4 people stuck in there, including Quark. We need to find help and come back for them.
Okay. I turn to take a step. There was a rough crackle over the radio, the sound of someone falling. I turned back around to see fire on the ground. Hey, are you alright? What happened? I ran over and helped her lift back up. She fumbled for a second and clambered to her feet.
Where are we?
Her voice was low and rough. Huh?
I see. This timeline.
Timeline? She didn't respond. I was about to begin a more irate line of questioning when she suddenly grabbed me by the shoulders.
Hey, where's Dio?
The Dio? Oh yeah, I haven't seen him since we got out. I'm sure he was with us when we left.
We need to split up and find him.
Why?
Because he needs to tell me something. Why are you asking me this?
What?
Tell me you forgot. Wait, maybe not. He must not have made this jump.
She wasn't making any sense.
Look, forget about that. Just find Dio. I'm going over to that hill. So you take the other direction.
Oh, okay. But she'd already taken off without waiting for my answer. I watched her for a few moments, confused, before turning and heading off to look for Dio myself. Damn. I don't see him anywhere. Where the hell did that guy go? I was looking around, trying to decide where to go next, when I heard them. The signal must have degraded, but I could still make out a few words.
What the hell are you doing? Answer me, Dio.
Their voices were cutting in and out, but I'd heard that last word clear as day. Dio. Sounded like Phi had found him. I spun around and took off in her direction.
Is that a transmitter?
Transmitter?
See? Phone home, huh? Bet free souls anxious from you.
How do you know that?
I know everything about you. Know you're the Myrmidons.
The transmission was getting clearer. I had to be getting closer.
Mind that. I need to ask you something. What's the password for the number 0?
Number 0?
Help you, man.
I'm no man.
How the hell can you crack jokes right now?
You haven't given me my answer. What's the deactivation code? Hey, what are you... Stop!
Oh shit. Shit. That didn't sound good. I sped up and quickly crested the hill in front of me. There they were. Stop! I went down the hill as fast as I could, half running, half sliding. With the suits on, I couldn't tell who was who, but I had to stop them. I clambered to my feet, slightly winded from my ordeal. The suited figure I slammed against lay on the ground next to the other one. I moved over to peer through the visor. Dio. His eyes were closed, almost like he was just sleeping. My tackle must have knocked him out. No sweat. What's this transmitter you were talking about?
Heard, huh? Well, it's right over there. See that briefcase-looking thing? He was trying to use that to get in touch with somebody.
Where the hell did he get it?
Probably had it hidden somewhere.
Wait, hidden? Are you saying Dio's been here before?
Yeah, probably. My guess is he came here, hid the transmitter, and then snuck into the building.
Snuck in? I wasn't quite sure what to make out of that, so I decided to take a closer look at the transmitter. There was a screen on the upper part with a bunch of numbers that looked, well, like nothing. What the heck is this? 78153 61098 83809 42419 90551. Is that some kind of phone number?
No, it's too long for that. It's 25 digits.
What is it then?
Don't know. I assume it's some kind of code, but I don't see a key to decode it with.
I heard an odd crackling noise in my helmet. Took me a moment to realize it was a voice, the Dio's voice. What's so funny?
Sorry. You guys just had it so fucking backwards I couldn't help myself. You can't find the key to decode it? Well, no shit. The key's right in front of your face.
What?
That's the key. The message is somewhere else. You need those 25 numbers to decode it.
None of what he was saying made any sense to me. Dio, what's going on here? Who were you trying to call with this thing?
What, you don't know? At least one of you is appropriately ignorant. Fine, whatever. Might as well tell you. I don't really have any reason to hide my identity now that my mission's a success. Besides, she'll probably tell you if I don't. Might as well hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Dio shifted to put his hands behind his head, but didn't bother to get up. I belong to an organization called the Myrmidons. You've probably never heard of it, but there might be a few people out there who have heard of Free the Soul. Who haven't? Well, it's a sacred religious order with over 1 million true believers. The Myrmidons are the hand of Free the Soul. We do what needs to be done to bring us closer to the new world Free the Soul promises. There are some people who might call us terrorists. Then again, from their point of view, I suppose we might be. We're trying to tear down the corrupt world that they've built after all. But when the sun dawns for the first time on our new world, we'll be hailed as saints, holy messengers who cleanse the filth from a dying planet. Well, only a handful of people will really become saints. Not even all of the Myrmidons will be guaranteed sainthood. First you have to be raised with the teachings of Free the Soul from birth. Then you have to be chosen to join the ranks of the elite and achieve great things. Returning from this mission would secure my position. Free the Soul is built around the teachings of a man named Brother who founded our order many years ago. His teachings are too profound for ordinary people to understand, but you could say that the core ideas of his doctrine are to separate oneself from world illness, to destroy greed, and to discover the soul from the body to cleanse it. Those who follow his teachings with discipline and devotion will be reborn as a new form of human. Only this new species will be able to live in equality in a world without war and starvation. Brother was born into a poor family. I've been told he didn't know his father and that he lost his mother at a young age. The only family he had was his younger brother, a boy named Left. They say Brother had a special power, and that he was able to touch the thoughts of other people and see into them. It left him constantly exposed to the filthy greed of mankind. When Brother was 16, Left was found dead. His body was covered in bruises, but the police only made a cursory investigation and quickly ruled his death a suicide. Later, Brother would find out that the killer had paid the police a massive bribe to keep the truth hidden. He burned with rage, but also found himself immersed in cold despair. Eventually, he received a divine revelation. Mankind was thoroughly corrupted by greed. They had to be purified and a new world created. God had given Brother his mission. That was when he began to teach others the truth. And at the age of 26, he started Free the Soul. Once Free the Soul was established, he devoted his resources to research on human cloning so that he could create the new species he had foretold. He invited to assist him a team of scientists from the research facility in the United States. And a year later, the first 10 new humans were born. Those 10 were the first generation of Myrmidons. Incidentally, I am from the 4th generation. Our DNA comes from Left, Brother's younger brother. That means that we all share a face, and we are all given the same name, Left. Some people think that's weird, but individuality seems much weirder to me. If everyone looks the same, there's no such thing as race or even individuality. With cloning, you don't even need different genders. How could you get more equal than that? Still, there's a little random deviation and other factors can influence a clone's development. I was the best of my generation, so I was chosen to lead the Myrmidons. I was probably sent here because a brother noticed the caliber of my skills. My mission was to infiltrate this facility. When I was given my orders, I thought this was going to be my chance. And all my life I've only ever once been punished for breaking our laws. It had to do with women. I had come in contact with someone unclean and I was considered corrupted. Even if I was punished harshly and purified in my soul, my dishonor remained. I wanted to prove my loyalty to Brother, so I was determined to be successful in this mission, no matter what. My entire purpose is to be part of the foundation of Brother's new world. Now that I've fulfilled that purpose, for the first time in my life, I understand what true happiness is.
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these two hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
His voice had taken on an almost reverent tone, and as he finished speaking, he made some sort of odd sign over his chest. Phi shoved his hands away.
I don't care about your goddamn mission. You did this to us. Now we're going to...
She grabbed the rock she had held over her only minutes ago and lifted it over her head. Phi, what are you...
Shut up! You still haven't answered my question. I'm going to ask you one more time. What is the password for the number 0 bomb?
Bomb?
God damn it! Didn't I tell you to shut up? Now, tell me, what's the password?
She swung the rock down towards Dio's hand.
Wait! Okay. Fine. It's not gonna do you any good, though. I completed my mission. What are you gonna do with the password at this point?
Not your problem. Just give it to me. Otherwise...
Fine. No skin off my back. The password for the 0 bomb is LXAQNSGDQ.
I'm gonna write that down, just in case I will need it for a true ending later on. 0 bomb password. LXAQNSGDQ. Alright. Phi tossed the rock off to the sign.
You heard that, right, Sigma?
Huh?
The password. I'm going to try my best to remember it, but I won't know if I manage to until after I make the jump. There's a chance I won't remember anything, so you need to memorize it, just in case. Got it?
I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about, but I was beginning to understand that it was probably pretty important. With that in mind, I repeated a strange series of letters over and over in my head, doing my best to memorize them. LXA, QNS, GDQ. LXA, QNS, GDQ.
Okay, we're done with you. Let's go.
Go where?
Not sure, but I think he does. Get up.
Fi grabbed Dio's arm and hauled him to his feet. He jerked his arm away petulantly and began to walk. Is there a city near here?
Yeah, well, not really a city, I guess. More like a shelter. Some people who survived the disaster live there.
Disaster? What disaster?
Shut up and follow me.
Oh my god.
You can see for yourself.
I looked up. It must have been a clear night because there were more stars than I'd ever seen before. I thought I could even see the band of the Milky Way. And in the middle of that field of stars shone the full moon, a giant red orb looming in the center of the sky. Had it always been so big? Huh? What's happening? Oh. Wait, so is this going to be the true ending then? Nah, no fucking way, right? Can't skip it. Yeah, she said something like, I need this code for another timeline now. This is important for another timeline. And the music though. That's the Dio end. Okay. The Dio end. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Dio and... Huh. So that is a full end. It's not like there's like something still coming. There's like a full-on end. Huh. Okay. That bomb doesn't kill them or something. Well, apparently the bomb is something for like another timeline then. Converging in the first game, it was like that you have a lock, so you need something from another timeline, but it would be shown on the flowchart that you need an item to continue. Which is not the case here. Like, this is actually like an ending. So I'm pretty sure like there's nothing coming here anymore. Yeah. But now we have the password for the bomb. That means in like a timeline where Dio doesn't escape, we can disarm the bomb. We just have to find a timeline where Dio doesn't get out.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray. We don't... If we choose, that's a lot. You too. If our so... Just press... Fine, if you won't...
10 seconds.
Alright, we're gonna choose ally here then.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
When your BP hits 0, that's what I meant.
1. Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for Ambidex Games.
As far as I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma?
Huh?
Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you just said.
You could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it?
True, yeah, true.
Well, am I wrong?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say hypothetically that you are right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my own neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like hella whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name or how if your BP hits 0 you die. You told me you don't know why, but more and more I'm starting to think you have been lying to me.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Huh? This time? Hey, Fi, hold on. Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Amberdex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anybody would have done. I believed in you and Fi.
You can believe in me, but not in Fi. When Luna glanced away, I threw Fi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard the Tenmyoji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No, it wasn't me.
You're getting some spanking now, how dare you!
Mr. Dio tricked me. He told me he'd pick Ally. He promised. That's why I let him do the voting.
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. You wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, because I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray. To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard.
Dude, he wouldn't say that, Ryan.
He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go.
Jesus!
What do you say we leave the old bark here and leave?
God damn, okay.
See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me.
Dude, he would never say that. He would, nah, dude. Nah, he's full of shit, dude. Fucking full of shit.
Whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it.
You're lying. I never should have trusted you, Dio. You're a lying jerk.
Sure, kid, keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa, you believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
It's all
God
right.
damn! The Booba is alive again.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
It looked as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about, it appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the next round start?
What
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
Wait, we are on the
The Ambidex gates have closed.
yeah, we're here now.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to.
it's anybody's guess how long they'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on. Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where everybody just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's nobody with 9 BP,
Nobody.
the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897. Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, see. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
Oh, yes! They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Theo. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
With a show of that. Shh. Shh.
So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be 10 mealdy or less. One or the other. Or... it might be both of them.
Wait, what?
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy.
Siggy! So if I had been right, but how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well...
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Right? Right, Fido?
Yeah, I guess so.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic door could be opened by any number of people, so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right?
So what was that? How about 0 now that fine? Yeah, right?
There should have been 3. Red,
interesting.
blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, it did change. Mine changed from red to cyan.
Me too. Mine's cyan now.
Mine too. Wait, I guess the colors weren't the only thing that changed. It switched from pair to solo.
You're right. Mine switched from solo to pair.
Mine is now a solo as well.
Yep, looks like mine's changed too. I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm still a pair.
The three of us seem to be magenta now as well.
I'm yellow. And it still says solo. Fi, you and Dio are yellow now too, right? Yeah.
You're still a solo? My condolences.
Looks like I'm a pair.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo is
It's for the
to
better.
hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything. Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? You fucking dick!
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So... what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yeah. But it was just the one time. And she was the one who went after me. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading for my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and the bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I'd looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry, I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one. Cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning to go to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I've chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh. I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God damn it, you stupid piece of shit. I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it, just a glimpse in the rear view mirror. But I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who is there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When I do hot boxes. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight and headed off. Isn't this basically where we stopped the last time, by the way? This is basically where we stopped the last time. Yeah, we stopped right here. We stopped right here on this one. Oh, Sigma!
Perfect timing.
You were here earlier, right?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Luna, and I were the first into
Did you
this
find
room.
anything suspicious?
Like, secret pathway or something.
You really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention?
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary? Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Isn't that obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently it's got an article about the lunar eclipse. Says it's going to happen on December 31st, 2028.
This New Year's Eve then?
Yeah, 6 days from now on.
What did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Well, today's Christmas, right? So...
Wait a minute. When were you grabbed?
Didn't you hear me? On Christmas. About 2 or 3 in the morning. Wait, did they pick you up on a different day?
Yeah.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Does it mean we were just sleeping until the nonary game started?
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
Then today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Oh, well, I guess that explains why I feel kinda dizzy.
You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Well, maybe it's because we were asleep for so long. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
Then what day is today?
Beats me.
I have no idea.
Well, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh well, there was a book about a cat.
A cat?
Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive. Didn't make any sense to me though.
Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us to get out of here.
I didn't think so either.
How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting?
Well, actually, there was one thing.
What?
I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just never came up.
You don't need to apologize, just tell us what you found.
See for yourself.
It's a newspaper article, looks like...
Yeah, it was in the safe in the infirmary.
Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What the hell? What's Radical 6?
Just read the article.
I swallowed and began to read. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The HWO has confirmed... WHO... What is WHO? That the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Do you think we're in a quarantine facility?
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't know anything for sure, but look at us. We seem pretty healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are, but if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin. This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease? You want to touch it, don't you, boy? I can see it in your eyes. Go on. Try.
Well, I'm feeling a little weird.
That could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people? This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Yeah, I guess you do have a point.
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
Also a good point.
It is.
It's exactly the dialogue. It's basically exactly the same. So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus?
Not.
Well, it's just something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and families are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute. When did the virus actually show up? I've never heard of it
Neither have
before.
I.
Me either.
So what day is it? Is this Radical 6? If this Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep, just how long have we been here for?
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Okay, and I think I'll go look around a bit more then. I've already spent plenty of time here anyway.
Alice and I are gonna stick around. You know, just in case you miss something. Don't really feel like I can trust your eyes.
The Shadowrun game? I own Shadowrun Returns, which is the first game of the games. Yeah, I own the first game. I don't think I own the other ones though. Yeah, no, I don't own the other ones. 698. Oh. Whatever. I turned and headed for the exit. Where to next? I might grab it as well then. For like 6, well basically €7. How's it going? You guys find anything?
Mr. Sigma?
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Who would do such a horrible thing?
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Fly, please. Why would I kill this woman?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If
We
find
basically
more
had it
evidence in the
today,
future,
yes.
That could change.
We had it basically today. Did nothing change, by the way? We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who
It's
she
me.
is?
I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No, not even a little, unfortunately.
You better be telling the truth about this
Are
amnesia
you
stuff.
suspicious of me too, Sigma?
Suspicious? Have you looked in the mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, that's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
I suppose not. Well, I assume not.
But what?
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
No, I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. Ah, but there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you
Come
have
on.
a look and tell me if perhaps there is a
Come
switch
on.
or something similar?
Clothes down, turn around, bend over. Let's go. With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. It took no time at all to find something of interest. It sounds so bad, dude. There's a hole here on the back.
A hole?
There's a hole in your bag, yeah. Yeah, looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there then.
Yeah. So, have to find something that fits in there.
Thank you.
No, you're
feel somewhat
welcome.
relieved.
You're
I was
welcome.
beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does. But that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you? That's what wearing this suit is like. Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I think I'll be moving along
Where do you
too.
plan to go?
Crew quarters. I was thinking I might go over to the crew
Very
quarters.
well. I shall head for the lounge then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
Kay's robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. I made my way out of the infirmary behind him. Huh, so these are the crew quarters, huh?
Oh, Sigma. What are you doing here?
Hey, come on, man, don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
I wonder.
What happened to you, Tenmyoji? You have been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body.
You think so? But you sure it ain't just all in your head?
Fine, let's move on to something else then. You and Quark. He's your grandkid.
Why do you want to know?
Why? Well, I mean, why do you think? He keeps calling you grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what's the deal. We all got kidnapped and brought here apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning to all this nonsense. That's it. So tell me, Tenmyoji, are you really Quark's grandpa? Clover, Luna.
Sigma, where'd you come from?
Did you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here.
This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Makes sense. So you find anything?
0.
What? Which one?
No, I meant I found 0 things.
What about you? Anything
I didn't
suspicious?
find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you've got the point there. So why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the nonary game.
Really? And I thought the nonary game was a couple rounds of the AB game. Why would he need the puzzle and stuff then? Well, what is the nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all of this?
Well, this is just speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment, so rich, powerful people can watch.
Entertainment?
They're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No. Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what do we get? Nothing.
Yeah, it's like Squid Game,
Just tells
right?
us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Senior is the one who murdered the old lady?
Now, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
Wait, 7?
Well, Alice and I can't be Zero.
Okay. I'll let the iPod go, but you are gonna have to give me a little to convince me Alice can't be Zero.
Come on, Alice and I know each other.
Well, how do you know each other?
I I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
Organization? That's kind of vague. What kind of organization? That's... I can't tell you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell us?
I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay? Why can't you tell us? Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on, don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah. What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here? Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Finally.
Hey, sorry to butt in, but it's time to go.
What? Time to... Oh, Shane, it's past time. We gotta go.
Huh, you think?
Oh, I guess we'll just have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors.
Shit. I guess you're right. Let's go. So we basically... I think I will actually stop this. Wow. So we basically ended where we started today. We basically ended where we started today.
Chromatic doors have opened.
I guess tomorrow I will see. Like I actually doubt we can probably do like one route of those here. God damn, dude. It's gonna be this will take a while. This is really gonna take a while to finish this, dude. I'm so scared to see the flowchart of the next game. I am so scared, dude. They're gonna make like a humongous like Path of Exile flowchart just for like the last game, right? That's probably how it goes.